Wumbo, season 7, episode Drumbo.
Is that what we're making?
That's not correct.
What?
That's not right.
Oh, I guess I have the wrong idea. What are we doing, actually? Tell me.
It's that Loki guy, the wizard from
Oh.
Asgard.
Right.
The cool frost giant turned Asgardian god who's gonna go on adventures with Owen Wilson and Short Round and possibly some craggy old lady who keeps claiming to be a variant. And
Craggy?
Yeah.
I've never heard that used to describe someone.
Well, then you need to be more cultured, Rags. I've told you about this.
Craggy.
I'd rather watch a thing I just made up.
I mean, it's close to what we get.
I mean, yeah.
What, made up Wombo nonsense, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the show, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, I guess the recap would be that something apparently big happened last episode.
Oh,
The
you mean like the
spaghetti.
destruction
Yeah,
of the
that's right.
entire universe or whatever?
Yeah.
Loki?
I forgot about that until you just told me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you meant what's his face getting turned to
apparently
spaghetti.
significant. Oh, there was that, but,
Yeah.
but that was before something apparently
I think-
substantial, like all the timelines exploding or blending together
But-
or something.
I'm completely with Metal. Like that's not. I'm thinking about Spaghetti Kang. The fact that all the timelines got obliterated is like I didn't even.
Well, I
consider
don't
that.
know.
I think that would be what we
Yeah.
point to in future, though, where potentially all of existence was destroyed and we didn't care at all.
That's where
There's
we're at.
only so many times that the stakes can be the entirety of all existence across all timelines. There's only so many times you can do that, and not only do that, but do it incredibly poorly that it desensitizes you completely to... I mean, remember, episode 2 had like, what was it, 30% of all the universes getting destroyed?
Remember in Crisis on Infinite Earths where they said they're taking out all of the universes one by one?
All of the Earths, yeah, that's right. Like, it was a wave washing over all of, like,
It's like, how's
infinity.
that?
I don't even know why they thought
It wasn't even
that, like,
fast. Remember the wave was moving like pretty slow.
No, the wave was moving slower than light, probably, when
Yeah.
you think about it on the scale of how it moved compared to Earth.
You would think they would consult people who actually have like an interest in this to try to come up with a concept. That, like,
Sometimes
at least is
they do
believable.
have those people and then they ignore them. Like J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
literally was like, "It's not a science lesson, you fucking idiot."
Oh yeah, that quote. Yeah, that quote is.
Yeah, if I say it happens, it fucking happens.
People will believe. They'll feel. They will believe.
Ooh, I'll feel. I don't know. I've been very numb.
Yeah.
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 Very numbing show.
Well, that's the thing. Even when they were like hyper mediocrity but big box office numbers, they can always point to that.
I don't think anyone cares about
Well,
this show.
Loki,
well, that's
yeah,
what I'm trying
as
to
I
say.
understand
They can't
the-
even
Yeah.
point to that.
Yeah, okay.
The ratings for season 2, I believe, were down 40% compared to season 1 for the premiere.
That's a lot.
Well, see,
Because
they said it, and then they were like, "Woohoo!" And they're like, "What do you mean? Why?" Woohoo? It's like up 40%. And they're like, "No, down 40%." They're like,
Down.
"What?"
That's
Because they can't expect all those shows to not affect like the interest in Loki. Like Loki came out like first or second, and then
It
had
was
a whole
third.
bunch. Yeah. Oh, really? Wow. And then had a
Yeah.
whole bunch of shit in between. And even though it's the only one to get a season 2, you can't expect it to not be affected by that.
We were there when it released, and I remember everyone being like, "This fucking amazing show! Oh my god!" it's
God,
the
I think
most-
it was 5 minutes before we were done.
Yeah, we
The
obviously we.
Because I remember with WandaVision, it was a few episodes. It took a little while. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier, by the end of episode 1, it's like, okay. And with Loki, it was about 5 minutes in that I think we realized, oh, damn, it's over.
The Infinity Stone scene is just one of the most insulting things they could have possibly done, and it was all for nothing.
Yeah, and
It
they
was-
probably thought it was a cute idea. They were like,
Yeah.
isn't this
Mhm.
kind of funny?
It's not like they made it
Uh-huh.
a part of the story. They just put it in there so quick for a joke.
Well, yeah, it's just
remember
that-
Infinity Cones? That was really funny.
Never let Taika near
I
the
feel like-
MCU again. Well,
What are the expectations for this episode?
I
No.
think nothing is gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Or spaghetti.
I don't know.
I think more spaghetti is a fair guess, but like as
Yeah.
for what that means, I have no idea.
Well, seemingly everything is just gone now, so maybe it's just 50 minutes of black screen.
But
I
the
don't
problem
know.
is,
Ooh, I
the
hope
problem
so.
is, we know everything's not gone because I got a movie coming out in a week, and there's several projects already in the pipeline, so it's not the end.
Well,
That's-
maybe it's
that-
before
that's-
that happened because time doesn't exist there.
Unless
Ah,
what they're
got you.
presuming that everybody who's watching
Got
Loki
you.
is totally oblivious to the existence of all other MCU properties.
I wish I would be.
No, we broke out of your little game.
we've almost come full circle, or maybe it's like a form of horseshoe, where I'm like, at least I can appreciate the change of colors every once in a while on the screen.
Ooh, different colors. Blue.
And there are expressions from some actors here and there. It's like that's all I'm here for now. I've become one of the people on the other side.
One of us will have to take our throughput multiplier down the gangway and launch it.
Why did they even bother trying to explain
I
it? Why
know.
this
I can't
works?
believe, episode 1's Loom and all that shit they did then. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was going to be the whole season.
I like how every time we saw Kang in this universe so far, like in the MCU, he just gets defeated or just explodes.
Oh no, a thing's gonna happen.
Oh no, it blew us all
Something's
back
gonna happen.
to the first episode, and we have to do everything all over
Brother,
again.
it's
And we all
not.
kill
Oh,
ourselves.
man.
It's the one thing I didn't want to happen.
Oh no, we're wasting our time with the intro this time. They've done it occasionally
Ooh.
quicker, but now we're doing the because this is really
Yeah, the long
important.
one.
What's happening matters. We need to build
That's
that up.
why
with
this intro's longer, is to
anticipation.
make you appreciate how
That's
far
what
we've
I'm saying.
come.
This is how far we've come. It
All
all
of
culminates
this,
in Loki season
yeah.
2, episode 5. This is where it was all heading the whole time. Always part of the plan, guys.
Well, we talked about it
Always.
several moments throughout, especially
It's really
was
good.
it Civil War. It really
really good.
sets up Loki.
When they started doing Iron Man 1, this was all the plan.
Oh no, something happened.
Sounds like
Who knows? I
sirens.
don't even know if he's still in the TVA.
Oh, he's crying.
Hate it.
Oh, bitch.
He's still crying.
He's
Might
balling
just
again.
be the
Loki.
bright light.
No, he's crying.
Crimbo.
You've already like burned a
Crimbo.
billion timelines anyway. What could be worse? Like whatever.
It all means nothing anymore. Oh my god, everyone's gone.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, the loom's fine, there we go.
Any of them.
We did it.
I mean, there's some spaghetti around the loom, I think.
Oh, I already got my prediction. More spaghetti.
It's pronounced spaghetti, you idiots.
Spaghetti. Sounds like a slur. You
Spiggity
s-
spaggity.
Look how
Guys,
nice
do we
the
have
set
time
looks.
to just walk
Oh,
around?
is this-
Oh,
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness.
he's
transitions.
teleporting.
No more
That's
pie.
where the Pyram is at the
Nice.
end of that really
They really are
long
obsessed with the
curved-
pie room, aren't they?
I mean, I'd be obsessed with it. Like, that's a cool room. Oh, yeah, the floop is back. We haven't
Huh.
seen that for a while.
Maybe he did go back in time.
Well, that would be convenient because then he can go back in time and fix things.
Now he's back in time. Right, oh, fuck. Why would I even bother trying to understand the hell?
I mean,
Like,
it could
I'm
be backward or forward. I
Where
got
would-
no idea.
Yeah, where is he gone? Because I didn't even know where he was.
I was about to say the same thing. Like,
And what does it mean in the space that's beyond time? It's
what's okay?
see, it's looping back on like that time when Loki
No,
was
I had
there
enough
in the
loops on
episode.
Ellen Wake. Stop.
It's just-
No more loops.
More.
No.
Loops and floops. Loops
They're
and
obsessed
floops.
with
Can we
this shit.
just give us Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? We'll just follow him. It'll make more sense. Trust me.
They think this is entertaining. I just don't understand.
Wasn't it last episode he said, "Trust me, this is all gonna make sense" or whatever the fuck? Or was it the episode before that?
It's really funny you say
No,
you
that
don't know
was
what's
last
going on
episode.
because
Well-
I saw on Twitter just a wrestling person's like, I'm enjoying Loki, but I have no fucking idea what's going on. It's like,
Nobody
okay.
Oh my
Nobody does.
god.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so
man.
tired already.
Yeah.
Because they're so proud of themselves for that as a payoff. Like, remember we just
What,
saw that, but now he's
we
the
just
that.
ended up a minute ago.
He saw the that, and then that was him. So that's cool. Oh, that's normal.
Oh no, everything's getting floompy.
Okay, what does it mean? Why aren't you
Everything's
spaghetti?
flame-
Oh,
oh, that-
okay.
Was
I guess
that
that's
did
good
that just
it
save
happened, or
him?
is it
Yeah.
fine?
Fail safe initiated.
Maybe it doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
Okay.
What does it mean?
Thank you
No.
for your service. Yeah,
Is she back?
you're welcome.
It
Does
is
mean
funny
I
how
can go
much
now?
that one shot there probably like how many people worked on it for how long.
That's what I'm saying. What a
Yeah.
waste of money. Like all this, like for nothing, and we don't even know what it means. They probably didn't even know what it meant.
No, yeah,
is
the
the
people
spaghetti
doing the
dimension.
CG were like use
Oh my
what
god,
spaghetti
see,
fighter.
everything's disappearing.
Oh,
That's
don't
so
fucking-
spooky.
don't even-
Oh, and now it's back.
Okay.
It's flickering.
Yeah, it was
oh my
the-
god. Oh no, the metal's crying.
You've been
Oh, it's like
charged
me.
with 49 counts of time crime.
Oh wait, is this Renslayer? I don't care. I don't
Oh,
care about
no
anything in
more.
this show, but I particularly.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh wait, no, I guess this is somewhere else.
It's just like that you caught yourself being like, I don't care about Red Slayer, and then your brain was like, you don't care about any of it, you liar.
Wait, oh, it's
Oh, it's him.
what's,
I will
what's that
watch
guy's
this
name?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Steven or whatever.
This is
name
his life before the TVA.
Oh,
Crawl through a river of poo. That's what this show's been.
The show wasn't that good, Rag.
Everyone be quiet. There's a big ship horn.
So we get a thing from our 5 protagonists or whatever, and then they team back up.
Yeah,
and then
it'll
the episode
be-
is over.
Each of their lives before the TVA, and then at the end,
God.
Loki brings them all together, because that'll be so
I
Oh,
cannot
funny.
stress how much I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's funny though,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because this could be a golden episode in a better timeline, where we're like, finally, it would be like it's like the equivalent of Flanagan show when you get like a full background episode. And it's like, oh my
Oh,
god.
so they
Wow.
broke out of
The Hannah episode.
Alcatraz.
Oh, look,
The
they're
Hannah-
from Earth
What do you?
too.
Another
They-
Earth.
they-
Whoa.
And there's Loki jumping around on all these
It's
different
gonna be
Why are
like-
these
timelines.
writers so fucking
and
boring?
Loki's so fucking dumb. He's gonna run right up to him and be like, "Bro,
him out.
you know," instead of thinking about how this is, what would be happening here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is everyone here? Who are you? Who am I? Casey, it's me.
Casey, it's me. Oh my god, Loki, come on, use your brain.
Please tell me you know who I am. With the boat? You're in the wrong place. What? You're not supposed to be here. Is that the boat guy?
Is that the boat guy?
How does Loki not understand that this isn't the Casey that he knows?
How'd you get here? How did I get where? Alcatraz. What?
Oh, come on, Loki.
I don't know how I got here. That's the problem. I don't know what's happening, Casey.
So
It's
wait,
a
so
new
wait.
experience every
So
fucking time.
is it meant to be? Is it meant to be that his flooping has taken him to this guy?
Yes.
Exactly, because it's very convenient.
Yeah, it'll be exactly what he needs to have happen.
There's
Of
got to
all-
be some mind or
So
agent.
the universe,
that's directing
the universe
him.
recognizes that he needs
Oh,
to be.
you know, what if the big reveal is that
I-
Loki is the reason that all the things ever happened anyway?
Oh,
Like, even this.
yeah, that might be the reveal.
Oh, just
Oh, wait a
big
minute.
old fucking loop or something.
Exactly, because that's really clever.
He's kind of like
Round
the
of
wacky
power
inflatable
sports,
inflatable
that's
tube
where
man.
the sea vehicles are. Jet skis.
Yes.
Can you just jangle some
5
keys? I'll take
times
that over this at this point. Get Benedict in here.
I suppose this is in the formula, right? Because usually the penultimate episode of the
Oh,
season is
man, you nailed it.
revelation.
You nailed it.
Of
You
course
nailed
she's
it.
a doctor.
Fucking hell.
Of course,
She
she's the
still has that
doctor.
Of
shitty
course,
haircut.
she's the
She
wonderful
still has
one.
that
Like,
fucking
Of
Q-tip
course,
haircut.
she's the incredible one who saves lives, and she's incredibly strong and educated and independent
Of
and
course.
powerful.
and it's a tragedy that she was taken to the TVA, but you know what? For some of the others, it's a better life. I wonder if they'll make that
Why
point.
wasn't anybody who got taken to the TVA from some time that was not like within the 20th or 21st century?
Oh,
Why
well, don't
was-
worry,
Yeah,
we
they
gotta
could go
reveal the
to-
rest of them. So I'm sure.
Yeah,
We
go
do,
to the
but
fucking
they're
Roman
all,
Empire.
They're all gonna
Yeah.
be. They're all gonna be like 20th or 21st century. And
Could have
pretty
been so
normal
much more
places.
interesting. You're so right.
He's gonna make the
It's
same
always
mistake.
America.
He's gonna make the same mistake,
Yep.
isn't he? Oh no,
Oh,
we
no,
need
no,
time.
okay.
Yep,
Hey,
there we
the
go.
There
jet
he is
ski.
with
The
his
jet
jet
ski.
ski.
Okay.
It's the only meme they have for him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, you call it character, right? That's
11
what that is.
episodes in.
This is his
that's all
payoff.
we got is jet skis.
This is pretty much his payoff. Like, okay, I guess this is it.
He loves his jet skis,
And
guys.
see,
We did it.
Mobius is also in the 20th or 21st century then as well.
Yep.
Oh, wow,
2022.
2022.
Can we go
How come
to
nobody's-
planet Grimble next or something?
Well, I guess if they're all humans, that's fine. I'll accept that. I'll take that. But like, why all from the same general place and time?
On what Mel just said, though, wouldn't it be so fucking cool if it straight-faced cut to a world that we barely could recognize or understand? Is like blobs of colors everywhere.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of crazy, and there's just a character going moving through for
Yeah.
about a minute, and then Loki goes blah, 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 and appears, and then the guy goes then it just like appears back
That'd
out.
be great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be a good name.
It'd be so much
But
fun.
did you see he was like the wacky inflatable arm tube man again?
Whoa!
That shot should be shown in every film.
Yeah, and he's
class.
gonna do it again.
You're here. Oh, yes. Every day of the week except Sunday, 9 to 5.
Mobius? Then he's gonna be like, "Oh, let me treat you like a normal customer," and then Loki's like, "It's me, Mobius."
The TVA is gone.
Why does he keep doing this?
Why is he?
He just won't learn.
I think you mean ATV, and no, we got in 2 of them last week. They're upstairs. You don't remember me either.
God, why
like
is he
how-
so
I like how
stupid?
I don't understand. Like, Loki's supposed to be one of the smartest fucking characters in the MCU.
He
Not
just
this one.
fucking.
He's like, cunning is
He
his
just
whole
won't learn.
thing. He has 10 out of 10 on cunning.
Your son's on line 3.
Sorry, single dad. Give me a second. Told you, I'll call him back.
just surgically removed his brain. It's just frustrating to watch.
Tell him I'll call him back too.
Oh, there he goes. You remember the only reason
so he's a
he's
single
sleeping?
dad.
I didn't even catch it because I've been. Oh wait, this will
Oh
be
wow! Again,
Ouroboros, right?
America. You know, by the way, remember the only reason why he's flooping is because Sylvie kicked him through that time door to get back to the TVA. If that hadn't played out like that, I guess Loki would just be dead too.
Where do
So,
we even
like,
begin
you
in terms
understand
of?
what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be possible
They
for any
did.
of this to be happening if he didn't get the time flume from getting kicked through the door.
Are you buying your own book?
He's buying his own book.
I told you to stop putting your sci-fi books on our shelves.
Science fiction is a well-respected and thought-provoking genre.
So now I'd rather
Oh.
see the story about Ouroboros
yeah.
living his real life as a struggling author.
And he's putting his books on libraries.
He's trying to buy
Yeah.
them to sort of move it economically somewhat. Oh, we're making him
Aw.
real down on his luck, huh?
If he was a black woman, he wouldn't have dropped those books.
Infinitely more interesting in a half second, but we ain't getting much more on
Mm-hmm.
that probably.
No.
Because
Yeah,
Loki will
what's
appear and go,
his ideas?
Ouroboros, please tell me, Obi, you remember me, right? Don't you? And then he'd be like, who are you? And then he'd be like,
oh wow, that looks a
"Aw."
lot like his office. See?
It does, yes.
Yeah, like way too much like his office, actually.
Does he write science fiction novels in his free time while doing experiments? Why can't we have this show? Oh yeah, there he is. All right.
Tell me,
Yeah.
Obi, you remember me,
Correct
right?
reaction,
Come on,
finally.
Obi.
What I'm about to tell you
is going to be hard to believe.
You'll buy it straight away. Is that the funny thing?
Of course I believe you. It's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
One of my characters has come to life and needs my help.
This
Wait,
is
what? He
Alan
wrote
Wake.
the book about Loki?
Rags, why not? Why not? You know, just fuck it.
You are a writer.
Yes, science fiction.
I'm doomed.
Why?
Why?
Why would he be doing?
Why would it make any
And what was
difference what
that?
he is?
I had to get a PhD to keep my day job teaching theoretical physics at Caltech.
Wait, you're a scientist as well?
Okay, he's just stupid. I forgot.
Loki didn't notice the room.
He's stupid.
I hate this
Look
so
what he's
much.
holding, Loki. You
Look at
fucking
all this
moron.
shit, Loki.
So, what exactly are you trying to do?
Oh, he's gonna floop out at the most inconvenient time.
I need to go back to before the temporal loom melted down.
I need to collect
Come
the
on.
Avengers that is the Loki cast.
Man, if only he'd met more than just 4 people at the TVA.
It's a very low population organization. We know this, okay?
You time travel in a place that has no time, right?
Right.
That's not possible.
I know.
Well, no, none of you know. You don't know how anything works. Don't lie about knowing things.
So you traveling to a place that doesn't exist anymore is equally impossible. And therefore, it's something you might be able to do.
Excellent. Yeah, makes total sense.
Stop doing that.
I'm bored.
So you can't do it.
You need to learn how to control your time slipping.
What?
Yeah.
Control.
Sounds like he's already controlling
Control
it. It's
slipping
taking
through
him to all
time.
it's taking him to all the places he needs to go and all the people he needs to see.
Like it's in the name. You can't control slipping. It's
Yes, you keep ending up around exactly the people you're looking for.
Obi pointing out the obvious fact that it's taking you to specific
oh,
location.
Loki didn't figure that out. I figured that
No,
was just a given.
Yeah, because if it was random,
always
you'd
moves
have like
around
a
in space.
99.99999% chance of just ending up in empty space.
With science, it's all what and how. But with fiction, it's why.
I like how the writing is. Why bother? Why bother?
Why do I need to do this? Because if I can't save the TVA from being destroyed,
What difference does that even make anymore?
there will be nothing to protect against what's coming.
But there's still something here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
What will be coming?
What's coming?
Kang.
More Kang.
But Kang, I thought Kang's power was focused through the TVA.
If that's the real why that's guiding you, you should be able to control it. So go ahead.
I mean, Ant-Man beat Kang, so I think he should be fine.
More like the ants be Kang,
yeah,
man.
yeah, that's true.
Pretty smart
Yeah.
ants.
Focus in on that why. You need to save the TVA.
Is the payoff just like you gotta believe real hard or something?
Of course. man.
Man,
Second
it
win.
wasn't.
Second win time.
Didn't know I was
on,
watching
Flirt.
anime.
You can make this so much more interesting, like trying to learn a power or trying to like master some type of concept, but like they always just like, I'm just gonna try it. Always a waste every time.
This equation proposes that. What are you doing?
Science.
You just like you're Loki, man.
No, he's not.
And some nerd just zapped you and you went, eh.
Okay, let's forget about the time slipping.
It'll probably just happen on its own and take you to where you need to go anyway. I wouldn't worry about it.
How does science help us get to a place that doesn't exist?
I wonder if they all have like a group chat, the original Avengers, and they'll talk about which one has it worse.
Maybe the place and time you're looking for still exists, but you just don't know where to look for it.
It must be really easy to write these. It's
Oh, yeah.
got to be super easy because you can just make shit up, and you can just write words.
Sometimes I don't even know if they're words.
We get the band back together.
Yep, Avengers.
Did that need the cup and the pins?
A group of people would have a collective aura unique to that moment in time.
Oh my god. Whatever.
What?
Yeah, but I don't know how
Bring
that
back
feels.
that
I
aura
didn't-
shit.
Uh-huh.
Wait, does that mean they need Kang as well then?
It'll be like coordinates.
And we can use these coordinates to get back to that moment in time.
Yeah, but
Oh,
how?
come on.
Yeah, okay, that makes
What?
sense.
Come on.
Sure,
But then,
100%.
but the
on.
radiation at the loom is too high, and you can't get to it anyway. So what's this all in service of? You have to.
Yeah,
solve
like what would be
that
the point in
problem.
getting back to that moment just to have the same thing happen?
We don't have one of those templates you talked about.
Well, can you build one? You can build one.
I would have to invent it all from scratch. It could take a whole lifetime.
Don't tell me he has more in his
God.
fucking pocket. It's a TVA guidebook. Here,
Ah,
build
see,
one.
it's a loop.
Let's get to work.
Oh, I have.
There it is.
I have. None
How
of
convenient.
Oh, Earth again.
Yeah.
It'd be funny isn't it, if they like they
Time
worked
for
for a few
Sylvia, I
hours and then during writing or reading he just disappeared. It'd be like, oh yeah, that would make more sense.
Oh no, we're
actually.
back at Mobius.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have a new rule.
That Dawn, it just said, is his name Dawn?
Yeah.
As long as it's not the Dawn.
Any toy found outside your room gonna be classified as garbage.
Let's check out his failing marriage and how he's a loser and he can't sell jet skis and all the shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be
that's wrong with
shit.
him.
He's gonna be shit.
My son is melting toys
Who gave you the matches?
I stole them.
after stealing them. Oh, great.
Don't run, Kevin. Kevin. Kevin.
If I ran for my kids, they'd beat the shit out of me. Not ran for my kids. If I ran as a kid for my parents.
If I ran from my kids, they beat the shit out of me.
Oh, you were at the shop earlier.
That's right.
Yeah.
What are you doing at my house, you fucking freak?
I was in a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah. You were looking for ATVs.
I suppose it's lucky that all the time flooping is taking him forward rather than backward.
They have to, not that you'd expect it to, but they'd have to explain this at some point with something.
Why would he drop them like that?
Because it's funny.
By the way,
Oh,
just
is
to
this all
be
they
clear,
got for
jet
this guy?
skis are actually like super fucking fun, and I highly recommend if you can rent one out for an hour or something. They're super fun. Highly, it's a blast.
I mean, that's the whole point of his character, right? So I guess they
That's
nailed
all
that.
they got for this guy. It's kind of sad.
I'm going to tell you something that's hard to understand, Mobius.
I don't even know why he would bother with this. He's like a normal guy. At least Obi was a sci-fi writer or something that could have some entryway, but...
Mobius is your real name, and you belong in a place called the TVA.
You belong in the TVA, Mobius. Like, also, does he belong there? Is that true?
I thought that there was a lot of conversation about whether or not that was his life or not.
I know.
You know?
Like,
Yeah,
how
but
can you just
now-
throw that line in? That just makes all the conversation of those things meaningless now. What the fuck's going on?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
He's devised the first telepad. Look at him go.
How did you build a tempad so fast?
I don't know if I say 18 months is fast.
18 months?
18 months for this? That's insane.
I don't know. They should have had him come in with like old man makeup, and he's like 20 years old.
That would have been funny, too.
What's happening?
I promise you this will make sense.
No, it won't.
That was such a lost opportunity that they could have done.
Like the black dude in Interstellar.
Yeah.
I like that he aged like 23 years and you can see it. It's like one of the good parts of that movie.
Yeah, Mahler. That was a pretty good part.
I don't know about that myself, but that's okay.
You saw something in me that I hadn't seen in myself.
Oh my god.
Stalker. Call the
It's
police.
not helping. You gotta go
Don't remind
baseline.
me. That was like in episode 1, wasn't it, where Mobius was like, everyone thinks you're an evil god person, but I see a man who can learn or some bullshit.
I need your help to save this place.
But like, what would his help? Oh, right, because
It's
of the
aura.
story. Yeah,
Aura.
sorry. Oh,
I
yeah,
need your
yeah,
aura.
yeah, yeah.
Gotta get them auras.
Trust me.
Trust me, why?
Oh, my boys.
They'll be fine.
I can't leave them. What do you mean they'll
I understand. Listen,
Don't you love it when it's like, I abandoned my children? What assurances do I have they're okay? It's like, they'll be fine. There you go, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
you can come back anytime.
Oh, you were at the shop earlier, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they went
brought
back a
him
little bit in
bit
time.
earlier.
What if
for
he
this
yelled?
point.
What if he just screamed, "Hey, hey, over here"?
I don't even know what would happen.
All of existence is in grave danger.
I don't
And your
care.
boys.
No, because they're part of existence.
Yeah.
Possibly can be convinced of this.
I'm a
without-
spaceman from time travel land. Did you not see the shit that we're doing? Is this not proof?
I don't know how I'd react to all that.
I feel like
Did you drug me?
I'd be
Did
like,
you
this
drug
is
me?
this is like insane. And if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, I'll humor you.
What were you calling me?
Mobius.
It's a pretty cool name.
Well, I mean, it'd be better if there was an R in there somewhere.
Yeah.
TRVA.
No,
See, look,
Morbius.
it's flickering
Oh.
because it's not quite perfect yet, you see.
That's right. Oh, look, we're assembling the team, and this means something.
You know what's funny
Oh,
too about
man,
that
Avengers
flickering is
Assemble.
like you should be terrified to walk through
Oh,
a teleportation
it's-
thing that's flickering.
It's just gonna work for all of them. They're not even gonna bother creating
Listen
any
to the music,
conflict
Meadow.
because we are on time, on the
Listen to
time
that
limit.
music.
It's
Oh,
exciting.
God,
It's
so
riveting.
I fucking hate this.
Look, we got our team. We're assembling.
Oh no! Are we doing like the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Dun,
Like,
dun, dun, dun.
It's these
guys,
people. It's
they think-
all of the useless ones in Dobie.
They were sent. They were separated for like a good, 20+ minutes. That I really felt that.
but also they're not the same people, so the other ones are dead.
And they all agree.
presumably.
I just don't buy that they would have agreed to this.
Exactly.
None of them would have
No,
agreed to this.
I
It's
don't.
bullshit.
I don't buy it.
It's
Just
so
because you got
shit.
shown that you can travel back in time, it's like, yeah, but who are you? I don't know if I could trust a word that you're saying.
Each
I don't know
one
if
of those would have been damn near impossible to be able to convince them, and they could have made it so much more interesting. But they skip all that just to have their little Avengers meet up.
This whole area is totally abandoned. No one's around for miles.
Okay.
What about the squirrels?
Is there a reason that they told us that? Is something gonna
Yeah,
happen?
this area is uninhabited.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Oh no!
So, is this everyone?
No.
There's still one more person left, Sylvie.
No!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I
Kang.
literally, I forgot about her.
I was like, yeah, let's go
I
get
thought
old
you might
timey
have said
Kang again.
Renslayer for some reason. I'm just
I
like,
don't need
know, motherfucker.
McDonald's. She's the McDonald's of characters. Oh, it's melting.
no.
Run.
Fries! Your fries
Okay.
are flooping. Stop it.
Maybe that makes them better. I don't know. Try it.
To be fair, this
That's
is
taste
actually a
one.
good thing. It
Just
means
taste
that she
one.
doesn't have to eat McDonald's now.
So why did the McDonald's
Why
disappear
did
but nothing
it
else?
disintegrate to McDonald's but nothing else?
Oh no.
Does the universe hate McDonald's that much?
What did the MCU
You
mean
know,
by
we're
this?
looking out for her health.
I know you don't know who I
Loki,
am.
of course I know who you are.
You do?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't she?
Nobody else did. Their lives were reset after the
I
loot.
mean,
I
if there was
know, I
going to be
was
one that
there.
No,
would, it would probably be
They
the...
went back to their
yeah.
previous lives.
He's stupid.
He's very slow.
Get in the car.
No.
Yeah, get in the car. That thing that I
That'll-
just saw you do,
that'll-
get in the car next to me.
That'll fix it. Lock the door and you'll be trying.
Let's trap ourselves in this car together.
Urgency? We don't know what that is. We're gonna have a drink now and talk.
Don't want to have this scene.
Mobius's life at the TVA was taken from him. They don't remember who they are.
And they're finally back in their real lives.
No, they're not back in there. They're dead. Why does the show not understand? The
I
people
don't
there
know.
at the TVA are dead. They're dead.
Mobius always said the TVA was the only life he'd ever known, and he liked it.
It was never his choice to begin with, Loki.
I was going to say, their fucking minds were wiped of their previous lives, Loki.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's so stupid.
But Mobius should have a choice now to return to the TVA if they want.
You would be ripping people from their lives, showing them something that they cannot unsee.
He's probably right, you know. You shouldn't be like, hey guys, do you want a chance to come back to the TVA? It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? And then am I responsible for like thousands, millions, infinite lives dying if I don't come back?
The only reasonable thing she's ever said.
I guess it's all worked out just the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, working at McDonald's was like the way she wanted everything to
That
work
was my
out.
dream job.
I want to live. What's wrong with wanting something, Loki?
Don't you have like infinite time to be alive? Aren't you like a god or something and you just live for
Well, yeah, because
ages
remember,
or-
Thor is 1,500 years old.
You know, I'm 1,500 years old.
I want to stop He Who Remains.
No, wrong. Try again. What is it that you really want? Come on.
I want to save...
You
What-
can
what does
spare a
Loki
couple
want
episodes and
fundamentally?
you can go back to your life, right?
I want the TVA back.
And?
What do you want? I want my friends back.
Oh, you're
I
already
hate it
drunk.
so much. I was in the trailer, it pissed me the fuck off. It's like Loki, well-known character of the MCU, being like, I want my friends back.
I want my friends back.
Fuck off.
Stop crying!
Be cool.
I don't want to be alone.
The fundamental for anybody who's curious is to be like, but he does like, he'd never say it. That's like the whole
Yeah, man.
core of a character like that. You'd never say, I want my friends back.
Never verbalized that. He would save them when the opportunity came. It's just a part of his mystique, and they just don't understand that.
But if he really wants his friends back, why hasn't there been any conversation of, I miss Thor, I miss Odin?
Well, no, that's his
I miss,
family. He
like-
doesn't care about them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Has
They're
he
only
even
the
mentioned
people he
Thor
spent
in these
thousands of
seasons?
dollars-
One mention
No,
of him.
I don't think so. I don't think he's mentioned him at all.
And
or
he's never
Odin.
been like, hey, can I use a time portal to go say Thor or,
Or
my
even
fucking
enlist
father?
them for help.
Can I
Yeah.
go see Odin?
Having
my
Thor
dad?
walking around with you would be pretty
Well,
useful.
You could just have a montage of this guy crying throughout these 2 seasons. It's just ridiculous.
It's so lame. Look at Loki, he's like, I'm sorry, I did convince her and she'll be here in a moment.
Don't bother. You should all go home.
She's coming, it's her thing,
course.
she'll be like, no, and then she'll come.
Hey, how's my only regular doing?
Wow, great exposition.
How's my regular doing?
My only regular.
He's gonna say something. She's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm sad, and I'm gonna go back because
Yep.
And,
fucking
and, and then
sucks."
It's
And then
you can see it coming a mile away.
and he'll do some kind of lame, like, what I realized about friends is you don't realize what you have until they're gone, or some bullshit.
It's gonna be even lamer than we're thinking. That's what I'm guessing. It's gonna be like a song.
Rough day?
Had better.
This will either cure what's ailing you or make it a whole lot worse.
We really need to work on your sales technique.
I don't know. It worked, I guess.
All right, yeah, maybe it's whatever song this is
Legit.
gonna have what she needs to hear in it.
What? The song
the
is
lyric.
Why Can't We Be Friends?
Well, the song is like a really crappy just guy on a guitar going like, I always wanted to look after my friends.
Oh my god, it's
So
really
many
happening.
butts have been on this couch.
The
it would blow your
universe
mind.
be gone in a moment, and a moment's all I need.
I can't believe this.
Okay.
This is so stupid. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so you listen to a song, it's fine.
Who's that? Who's the spooky figure?
Just a burger is gonna shoot the guy in the face.
Oh,
really?
they're flooping.
Oh, it just disappeared. Okay.
So the MCU understands all these people are dead forever, right? Like,
What the
even
hell,
if you
man?
reset.
What's
Why doesn't he? Why is the coffee flooping and not him?
Is it gonna be insanely painful?
Is he gonna port in and save her right before she's killed? How's this gonna work?
I don't care.
I'd be
God,
getting away from that.
CG budget.
Basically,
Jesus.
How is he not running for his life? Oh, now he's worried about Sylvie. Not okay.
Oh no, I'm spaghetti. No.
His eyes.
So what? This was enough to convince her to be like, wait a minute. When the whole universe dies, that means the people I like die.
That means all the people that I like, as well as all of the people that I don't know who are probably good people as well.
Man, they are indulging hard on this, huh?
They love this, man.
Yeah.
They're in love with this effect.
What are you gonna do,
Wow,
Sylvie?
so that's
What is she
all of
supposed to do?
reality just gone.
Here's your moment,
What can
Sylvie.
she do though?
What's gonna happen? I genuinely don't know. What's gonna happen?
Why
What
hasn't
is she
she
supposed to
been
do?
flooped? Why isn't she flooped?
Oh, she
Oh,
has
she's
a-
got Kang's temp pad, so that okay.
Good thing she
That's
didn't
it?
floop before he
Why did she do that
Yeah.
like 2 minutes ago?
She was the only person left in existence, huh?
Yeah.
All the people in that timeline fucking died.
Also, lucky the
Yeah,
guy said
so
Sylvie,
that was fine.
otherwise she would have just
Oh,
died.
yeah.
She didn't notice.
Otherwise, she would have been
We
listening
just
to music.
watched the
and floop.
cosmos get destroyed.
Oh well.
That
I
was
mean,
true.
And that's probably
Live.
happening on an infinite scale in many, 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 many places.
Yeah, I
Even
mean,
if you
across all
even
the
if you fix
galaxies.
so what? Is it just
you
luck
know.
that the one they're in
all
right
done.
now isn't being destroyed?
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess in theory there should be timelines that just exist infinitely forever because they are way farther away from the explosion, whatever the fuck
They
that
didn't
was.
choose this place, right? This is just where Obi is.
What about the main timeline? Are the Avengers okay? Like, who the fuck knows what's going on right now?
What about the TVA?
You're all just fine without him.
No, they aren't.
Oh, the team is back, everyone.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh yeah, no
Wow,
shit.
like, yeah, I said that.
It's almost like he told you that.
That was like his whole point.
We can go back. We can stop the limb from melting down.
But that doesn't.
How
that doesn't
though?
prevent.
They haven't mentioned how yet.
We need to read the collective temporal aura of everyone in this room on the temp pad.
Oh no, their world's getting flamed.
Man, good thing that it specifically destroyed the temp pad.
They're gonna start
create-
dusting. Some people will just be gone
There it
now.
is, yeah,
Oh, yeah, there
yep,
it is.
yep.
Why
Okay.
does it collectively choose individuals and individual items? Why isn't it just like a wave that is
I'm also
like moving across?
surprised people are so willing to touch the spaghettification or be around it.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be like infectious, maybe.
Nobody reacts. Nobody panics. Every single time, they're just calm.
It was a fiction problem.
People getting snapped away in Infinity
Dude,
War.
they're
their reaction made
they're
sense 'cause they knew what was
recreating
happening.
the
Yeah.
Infinity War's ending.
But
That's really weird.
It doesn't make sense because the people getting snapped away knew what was happening.
There you go.
Nobody is reacting like how they should be in this.
Oh shit! What do we do? We need to go someplace. We got to get away. I don't.
I
wanna
can't
get
believe
turned to
we're
spaghetti.
so shamelessly copying.
Yes,
like
I can't. Yeah.
There's nowhere left to go.
How the fuck could you be this fucking
Nowhere.
Like,
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
okay, so how's
Anytime
Loki
I
gonna
watch
get out of
Infinity
this?
War, I have to think of Loki now. This is
Why
fantastic.
isn't it happening to Loki?
Well, Loki has the
He's
flute
special.
powers.
Loki's actually the key to everything.
Yeah, this is one of the most shameless ripoffs they've ever done in
Are you
terms of like
grabbing it
their
so
own
it doesn't
iconic
go away?
thing.
Well, hey, Ouroboros,
Yep, you grab the
right?
spaghetti.
We're destined to lose.
Oh, he just had to believe hard enough. He'll fix it.
What the fuck was that?
There's nowhere left to go.
Oh, we
No,
went back
she's
in
already
time?
flumed. If you remember time, she's already flumed.
No, but I guess he's practicing his new power of.
His power of reversing time to prevent the
Oh my
universe.
god.
So he can just time travel now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, we'll go
Will?
way back. Go back.
Yeah.
Go way back to
Yeah.
before the.
Yeah.
Loom. Go back. Keep going
Wait
back.
a minute, I have power to do things. Oh my god.
I did it.
What?
I did it.
Did what?
Wait, so does that mean that he killed his past self and took his place?
We'll
We're
never
not
know,
dealing
Fringy.
with that, Fringy, okay? We just gave him
I like how
time
these
travel powers
stories
for
don't like
free.
to think about that. That if he went back in time in the same place that he was before, it means he killed his past self and took his place.
You have to. I mean, it's definitely
Well, they
another
can't
person now.
coexist, the future him and past him, so...
Exactly.
Even though
But
they
other
have
balls
coexisted
destroy
at many
things.
points throughout this. We've seen it.
It's not about where, when, or why.
Why shouldn't everything be falling apart now?
It's about who.
What?
Huh? Did I miss something
What does
before
that
that?
mean?
Because
don't
the universe
know.
can distinguish between certain particles of matter and the arrangement
Yep.
of people being more important than others.
I can rewrite the story.
I could rewrite
That's
the story.
right.
Is he gonna write all of this season? Is that the whole payoff? Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, he can just at the,
He can just
at the end of the
rewrite it.
episode. He can just he gets the power to travel through time and space.
Is it not suitable
Yeah.
as hell that season 1 of Loki blew open everything to the point of no one ever made a decision for themselves in the MCU and nothing means anything anymore? And then season 2, the fucking roundhouse kick of Loki himself as a character can just rewrite the whole universe at will. You know, there are human beings out there who saw that pay off and went, oh,
I'm
wow.
saying, it's just
And then you'd be like, what have you learned? That they wouldn't be able to tell you anything.
nothing.
Like-
I just feel like if you got the entire cast, everyone who was in this episode, and asked each and every one of them what this episode was about, each and every one of them would give you a different answer. And no one's a terrible actor or anything in this. There's potential here.
It's kind of like a test at this point, isn't it? This whole show of just being like, is there anything that can really be talked about? Because there's no foundation for any of it.
Season 1 was a 1 out of 10, and season 2 is in keeping with that tradition.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it's a
it's
1
so
out of 10. It's
devoid of
just
like I
whatever.
can't do anything with this show. It's fucking
Wait,
nonsense.
does that mean it gets another point for consistency?
Season 1, I don't remember being this confused. Don't you think season 1 was a bit more comprehensible? Like, at least in terms of what's going on?
No. I think it's just in keeping with the same bullshit. I don't want to give like season 1 any amount of credit. I'm
I'm not giving it
fucking
credit.
terrible.
I just don't remember being as like lost and just completely confused.
Well, the problem is that as time has gone on, there's been continual breaks and continual additions to like the nature of how time in the multiverse. Because I mean, Endgame was already flawed as it was with its time travel, and then Loki comes in with new time travel rules, new perspectives on time and the universe and everything like that, and multiverses. And then we've had yet more of that, and now we've got this, which I can't make sense of it. If you wanted to have a real conversation about what happened in this show, how could you possibly do it? The temporal loom, it broke down, and then Loki, he started flooping to different points in time, and then he gradually realized that he had the capacity. It was the why. It was what Obi said, you know, fiction's the why, so he needs a why, and that's like the way that he can manipulate and floop his way around through time to prevent all of the universes from turning into spaghetti.
It's not even the type of thing where you need like a rewatch and it's like gonna all become clear. It's just a broken show. Like you get
gonna get worse.
incomprehensible bullshit.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
I
I
got
I mean,
nothing.
what do you say?
I've
other
got
than,
nothing.
You
like,
said
it's
the
a
most
good thing that
speculation
Loki-
could happen at the end of episode 5. I think I said that earlier on. And it's just like, well, we've just unlocked the ability for Loki to do absolutely anything he wants to the point of rewriting the whole.
Yeah.
We've reached She-Hulk's finale, so that's
And
it.
he's
What's the
sad
point of
that it's-
making predictions?
Yeah, like-
anything
Sad.
can happen.
It will be bad. What he will choose to do with this newfound ability is going to be bad. The way that they'll try and nerf him afterward is going to be bad.
What are they doing
Mhm.
with it? Like, why are they giving him this power? Obviously, it's for
Because
something.
everything is out of control in the worst situation ever. Now Loki's going to be fucking the MCU's Jesus at this point.
It's like nobody is willing to sit down and really try to solve the problem that is the MCU's continuity.
No, they
So
gave
everybody's
up on
kind
that a
of like
long
a-
time
No.
ago.
Yeah,
They did,
they're
and
ready
so
for
what
that.
it's like they're trying to apply band-aids to all of these cracks and all of the, you know, the water's shooting out and leaking.
Yeah, but the problem is they try to put those band-aids on with a fucking hammer.
No, I know. It's like they put them on, and the integrity just continues to be compromised to the point that I mean, it exploded a while ago. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's nothing left.
Put a little Titan on Earth here, put a couple of million Skrulls over here, do a little time dilution somewhere where there's no time or whatever. What are we doing? Like, what are we
Something
doing?
that I recall is that in episode 1, before we started this season, I asked you guys if you thought that this was going to be worse than Secret Invasion, and you said no.
Well, I'll take
Where
that back.
where are you at now?
I can't comprehend the damage that this is doing. This is one of those things
mean,
where just, like, you just kind of ignore it. But compare that to Nick Fury, like Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury just being disgraced. Like you can really feel the damage from Secret Invasion. Like
Yeah,
that
like
one,
Secret
I
Invasion
feel
damaged
finished
active
with
living
it.
threads. This is
Yeah,
destroying
Things we can
destroyed
comprehend.
threads.
they were
Right,
destroying things that were already destroyed. Nick Fury wasn't
Secret
destroyed.
Invasion made me angry and frustrated, and this is just like, oh well, I guess we're watching the lights and the stuff today.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never want to see this show ever again after this. Where Secret Invasion, I was willing to rewatch to make the video I made. I felt like it was important. And
The reason why I bring it up is because, like, yeah, but like at the same time, this is like abject, utter nonsense, and I don't know how much it should almost be like, well, yeah, but you can't be as bad because you followed season 1, which destroyed everything. Like, I feel like this is still destroying itself. This feels like it's still contradicting what existed in season 1 that it thought that it had.
I think it goes the character damage in Secret Invasion versus like the world building damage in this, with a sprinkle of character
Right,
damage
just
already.
repeat what I
Depends
said. I
on how you
don't
do it.
even know what's been destroyed that wasn't destroyed. I don't even know what's happening.
I
in
wouldn't
this.
be surprised at the end of the season everything just goes back to where it was before season
when
2
they like
started.
they have characters explain explicitly fucking look at the screen, point at me, the viewer, and say Nick Fury isn't cool, okay, you fuck, he's not fucking cool. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
this
that's
is just the clown on the unicycle, honking his horn and, you know, juggling. I'm just like, okay.
That's kind of my point too, where I feel like this I'll just forget after. Where Secret Invasion, I'm never gonna forget that. I never want to.
Which is hilarious because when it comes to the actual scope of what's happening in this story, Loki is one of the most important MCU stories ever.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Because they imply that all of time and existence is just all gone.
Yep.
They've pushed it to a point where you can't take it seriously. That's why I think it's going to be easier just to ignore this show. Where like character damage is much more like you feel that. You're not going to forget those moments. Fucking Talos telling Nick Fury he's a piece of shit for like 3
days. All of his accomplishments were actually mine.
They couldn't even give Mobius a happy marriage.
His fucking kid was a piece of shit. Like they had one moment to show him as a father, and he raised a little dick.
It makes you wonder
clockwork.
what they're doing because they made jet skis the only thing worthwhile in his life. It's like,
that's all they had.
He doesn't even talk to his kids when they call him at work. He doesn't even have like a wife, and he's married, and they have a happy life, and his kids run away from him and they steal stuff. I'm like, man, you couldn't even give him that. You couldn't even give him that because it's like fucking clockwork every goddamn time, isn't it?
It'll be funny to see the next couple of shows or movies and they try to give me a scope. Like, this is the biggest scope. It's like, no, all of existence exploded or something. I don't
All of
what are you
existence
talking
was
about?
spaghetti.
You're gonna have to be reminded of that shit. Like, oh yeah, all of existence did.
But yeah, it'll be like, you know, Secret Wars. This is the biggest ever. It's like, oh, bigger than the time when all of existence was turning to spaghetti. Okay.
Oh, do you think in the last episode it's just gonna go back to Kang? Like they somehow created Kang?
Yeah,
after all?
Probably.
That's probably gonna be the thing.
Or you'll be really mad at them for what they do at the end or something, and that'll create him. And they'll be like, no, we were the ones that made the angry Kang. Oh my god. You know what I was thinking every time as well is that they'd be like, at Secret Wars, they'd be like, no. In Loki, it was the destruction of all universes, but this is all of the universes now. Or something. Like they'll just keep repeating that. Like, no, now it's all of the universes of all the universes.
Times 2. All of them just come from Earth, from America.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I feel like they had more interest in showing different locations in the first season, where they could have, instead of just having everyone in modern time.
Big poopy.
That's that, I guess. Can't wait for the finale. Wow.
I can't wait to see them fix everything and go back to square one, like nothing happened or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
See you next week or something, or tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
I don't know when you're gonna
Before
watch
we,
that.
I do have a question. Are we going to see Mobius riding a jet ski?
We just did.
No, he wasn't even riding. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say something.
Jet ski.
We literally haven't even got the payoff yet for it.
I think they checked that box with the fake out.
Oh man, I really hope this is not the case. But who knows? I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
We did it. Goodbye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
What'd you bring me?
Oh, fudge. That's broken.